As Gayle King prepares to board a rocket into space, she's talking about the crucial support she's getting from her two children, along with her best friend, Oprah Winfrey.
If any of the three of them had said, I don't think it's a good idea or I'm worried, I wouldn't have done it. But they were all so excited and enthusiastic for me.
If they were afforded the opportunity, if Will or Kirby or Oprah...
I refuse to answer that question.
Why, Gayle?
No.
What would you say to them?
Gayle sits down with Vlad Duthiers for an in-depth discussion about what she's hoping to get out of that journey. That's at 7 o'clock on CBS Mornings. So this mission is a part of a series called It's Never Too Late, which is showcasing it's never too late to fulfill a dream or create a new goal. So it got us thinking about what would be something that we ourselves would want to create or something we'd want to accomplish. Right. Heather, what would you want to accomplish?
I'd like to go up out on a hot air balloon.
That's what you want to do?
I'd love to do that. I just have always looked, I mean, it's not quite space, right? I'm no Gayle King, but you know, you're getting yourself up there.
Do you have a fear of heights at all or no?
I don't,
okay.
I don't. I just feel like that would be fun. But one thing that I did do relatively recently, it was a couple summers ago, is went and water skied. And
that's hard.
It is hard. And I hadn't done it in, I don't know, 30 years or so.
Why did you want to do it?
Because I wanted to prove to myself that I could, and I wanted to show my kids, like, hey, mom can do this. Like, you can do this, mom can do this, you know.
And it's hard actually getting
hard things
up on the skis, so I commend.
Yes, yeah.
You said you hurt yourself in the process,
I did. I ended up doing like a full-on split. You're not supposed to do that. Had a bittle tight hamstring for about 2 months, if you remember me limping around, but it was all worth it, worth it.
Have you water skied before?
I tried once, and I was not able to even get upright, so I commend you. I like adventurous things and doing crazy things, so one of my goals would be to skydive. I've never done that. I love being up with the clouds, and so one of the other goals that I have been able to achieve, which I'm very, very grateful for and happy and excited to get to do, is fly. So obviously, you know, I'm passionate about the weather, being a meteorologist, but one of the other career goals that I had was to become a pilot. And I realized, well, hey, even though I don't do it for a job, I can still do it for fun. And so during the pandemic, I was fortunate enough to have the resources to do it, and I went and did it.
Are you still flying?
I haven't flown since moving here. I've been so close. I have given some talks to some of the different aviation groups that are here. And so I am surrounded by it. I just need to actually dust the cobwebs off and do it.
Never too late.
I know. So maybe that's another goal, is to do it again.
Yeah.
So you're going up in the sky and I'm going down under, because I want to scuba dive. That's
not
the
Australia
one thing.
down.
Not Australia. Not Australia down under. We can go scuba diving down in Australia. That'd be great. But the one thing I want to do is scuba dive. I've always been fascinated with the ocean, and I would love to scuba dive down there. There's something about it that's just peaceful and calming. It's like tranquility. Yeah. That's what I would love to do.
And you have conquered your fears. I've seen you do it now over the past 3 years or so, doing DJing.
Oh yeah, so so the first year I DJed, so I've been DJing for 3 years now, and the first year I DJed, like before the first time I did it, Heather knows I pretty much almost, it wasn't a panic attack. Yeah. But I came in, I was freaking out. Yeah. I had almost like a full meltdown. Like, what if this all goes terrible? What if this all goes wrong? What if someone bumps the table? What do I do? How do I handle it?
None of it happened.
None of it happened.
None of it happened.
None of it happened.
By the way, our good friend AJ DJ is going to be DJing this weekend. It's for Record Store Day over at Electric Fetus. He's going to do it on Saturday afternoon. So
1
if you
p.m.
want to go. He doesn't freak out anymore. He's like, whatever, cool,
no, you just
smooth
don't see
operator these days.
We're going to bring a whole crowd of people there just for you. Put the pressure on.
Oh, Adam, there's already a crowd of people there. That place is packed for Record Store Day.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
And he's opening up for Bootsy Collins.
Bootsy Collins is going to be there tomorrow at 2:30, so it should be a lot of fun.
Very cool.